What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a story that's been sending shockwaves through the NBA world. The headline alone is enough to make you do a double take. LeBron James shocked after Lakers coach calls him too old to play. Now, hold on. Did JJ Redick really say that about his superstar? Is there a rift forming in the Lakers locker room? We're going to break down exactly what happened, what was actually said, and what it all means for LeBron and the future of the Lakers. So, stick around, you don't want to miss this. Let's set the scene. The Los Angeles Lakers have had a roller coaster of a season. They started off winning the first ever in-season tournament, looking like a dominant force. But since then, it's been a tough ride, with inconsistent performances and a slide down the Western Conference standings. Naturally, when a team with this much talent underperforms, the pressure mounts. And who does that pressure fall on? The players, and especially the head coach, JJ Redick. And of course, the biggest superstar on the planet, LeBron James, is always under the microscope. So, where did this explosive headline come from? It all started with a comment from Coach JJ Redick during a press conference. The team was in a slump, and the media was grilling him about the team's struggles and his strategy. Specifically, they were asking about managing LeBron James's minutes. Remember, LeBron is in his 21st season. He's 39 years old. What he's doing at his age is absolutely unprecedented. He's defying father time in a way we've never seen before, but he's still human. The wear and tear of an 82-game season is immense for any player, let alone someone with as many miles on his body as LeBron. In response to these questions about minutes, Coach JJ Redick made a statement. Now, this is the crucial part. He was talking about the delicate balance of needing LeBron on the court to win games, while also needing to preserve his health for the long haul, especially for a potential playoff run. The core of his message was about being smart and strategic. He discussed the big picture and the need for a marathon mindset. He never, and I repeat, never, directly called LeBron too old to play. That's a complete misrepresentation of his words. So how did we get from a coach talking about strategic minute management to a headline that sounds like a personal attack? It's the classic case of media spin and clickbait. A nuanced conversation about player health and longevity gets twisted into a sensational, drama-filled soundbite. The words "too old" were likely never even uttered by JJ Redick. Instead, his comments about managing an older player's workload were exaggerated and framed in the most dramatic way possible to grab attention. Think about it. Coach discusses strategic rest for veteran player doesn't get nearly as many clicks as Coach calls LeBron too old. Now, let's talk about LeBron's reaction. The reports claimed he was shocked and furious. But let's apply some logic here. LeBron and Darvin Ham communicate every single day. They have a professional relationship built on winning. The idea that LeBron would be genuinely shocked by his coach discussing his age and minutes, a topic that has been a central theme of his late career narrative for years, just doesn't add up. LeBron himself has talked openly about being the old head in the league and the extra work it takes to stay at this level. The reality is, LeBron James is one of the most media-savvy athletes of all time. He understands how the machine works. While no one likes seeing negative or misleading headlines, he's not going to be shocked by them. More likely, he'd be annoyed at the unnecessary drama and the distraction it creates for the team. The focus should be on winning games, not on manufactured locker room turmoil. In fact, shortly after these rumors started swirling, we saw LeBron and Ham interacting on the sidelines, looking completely normal. No tension, no drama, just a player and coach focused on the game. This whole situation is a perfect example of the pressure cooker environment surrounding the Los Angeles Lakers. Every word, every glance, every single action is analyzed and often blown out of proportion. The Lakers are not just a basketball team. They are a global brand and a primetime soap opera for sports media. When they're winning, it's a story. When they're losing, it's an even bigger story. And when you add LeBron James, arguably the greatest player of all time, into that mix, the intensity goes up by a factor of 100. The real story here isn't about a coach insulting his player. The real story is about the monumental challenge the Lakers face. How do you maximize the remaining years of LeBron James's prime? How do you build a consistent, championship-contending roster around him and Anthony Davis? These are the legitimate questions that Coach Ham, Rob Pelinka, and the entire Lakers organization are grappling with. Managing LeBron's minutes isn't an insult, it's a strategic necessity. It's the smartest thing they can do if they want to have any hope of making a deep playoff run. Pushing a 39-year-old to play 40 minutes every night in January is a recipe for disaster come May and June. What this incident really highlights is the impossible job of being the Lakers' head coach. Darvin Ham is constantly second-guessed. If he plays LeBron too much and LeBron gets hurt, he'll be criticized. If he rests LeBron and the team loses, he'll be criticized for not using his best player. It's a no-win situation. His comments were a logical, reasonable explanation of his coaching philosophy, but in the world of 24/7 sports news, nuance gets lost. So, what's the big takeaway for us as fans? First, always be skeptical of sensational headlines. Dig a little deeper and find the original source and the full context before jumping to conclusions. The truth is often far less dramatic than the headline suggests. Second, let's appreciate what we're witnessing with LeBron James. We are in the final chapters of an epic career. Instead of getting caught up in fake drama, we should be celebrating his incredible longevity and sustained greatness. The fact that managing his minutes is even a major topic of discussion in his 21st year is a testament to his unbelievable impact on the game. He's still a player who can single-handedly swing the outcome of a game. In the end, there was no real beef. There was no shocking insult. It was just another day in the high-stakes world of the Los Angeles Lakers, where the pressure is immense and the media spotlight is relentless. The team has bigger fish to fry, like improving their defense, finding consistent shooting, and climbing back into playoff contention. That's the real drama worth following. This too-old story was nothing more than a temporary distraction, a bit of smoke with no fire. What do you guys think? Were you fooled by the clickbait headlines? How do you think the Lakers should handle LeBron's minutes for the rest of the season? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. I read every single one. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more no-nonsense NBA analysis, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss what's next. We'll see you in the next video.